This rapper was killed by his own girlfriend.
So the daughter was convicted of shooting her boyfriend 7 times in front of their kid.
This couple had an unstable relationship, but people didn't expect that she would do something as brutal as killing her own boyfriend. She threatened him, she lashed out at him, and eventually she shot him to death. But that's not all, because before he was killed, he managed to take a video of everything that happened before his girlfriend pulled the trigger. And you know what's worse? All of these happened in front of their little daughter.
Reveled in disrespect, foolery, and ignorance. Wherever you went, chaos and trouble were sure to follow.
But what was his girlfriend's motive for killing him? And how did the police find out it was her? Raheem Grant, or also known as Red Beezy, was a 28-year-old rapper and music producer. At a very young age, he already knew what he wanted to be. So, he started making music. By the time he reached 7 years old, he was already part of the show Showtime at the Apollo as a performer. Soon enough, Raheem became an established rapper and producer in the industry.
What is it that you want to accomplish this year?
Get money. You already know it, man. I'm trying to get the richest I've never been in my life. You know what I'm saying? Right now, if you can sheet, man, your boy iced out, man. I probably got over 75 bands worth of jewelry on me right now.
As a rapper, Raheem met a lot of people and went to hundreds of shows. While he was promoting one of his shows, he met Sierra Harp, who asked him for an autograph and a job. So Raheem gave her a job. Sierra was hired to promote his shows. Not long after, their relationship turned into something more and soon had a baby. Because of this, they decided to live together and practiced co-parenting. But little did Raheem know that living with Sierra would lead to his death. One night, the authorities received a frantic call from one of Raheem's neighbors. The neighbors reported that Sierra had multiple stab wounds on her body, was bleeding profusely, and was staying with them at the moment with her child. Based on the information they got, the cops instantly suspected Raheem. They immediately went to his house to arrest him. But once they got there, they were shocked to see Raheem's lifeless body. And according to Sierra, they got into a heated argument, and Raheem started getting violent. So to defend herself, she pulled the gun that he had and shot him. However, the video found on Raheem's phone proved that Sierra twisted the story, because the footage showed Raheem begging for his life while Sierra was beating him up and shooting him. He even tried to convince her to stop by telling her that she could go to jail. Sierra's response will send chills down your spine.
I do not care if I go to jail for the rest of my life.
And if you think it couldn't get any worse, she did all of this while their child was watching.
We, the family, asked the court to sterilize Sierra Harp to prevent any more children being born. We also asked for the highest punishment of life without parole.
Later on, it was ruled out that one of the reasons Sierra killed Raheem was because of envy.
Envious nature took control, and you murdered Raheem for moving on without you. You repeatedly hurt the family, our family, and all the people who ever tried to help you.
Because of this, Sierra was charged with involuntary manslaughter and was sentenced to 125 years in prison.
You showed no mercy for my son, Sierra, and I ask the court to show no mercy for you.